Welcome back. We've got another McNees knife to talk about today, and this was loaned in from my buddy Cliff up in Alaska. Thank you, Cliff. Here is Jonathan McNees' contact information if you are so inclined. Does some amazing work, and here's a little bit about the knife. So this is the Tanjun model. It also came with a McNees Hank, which is kind of cool. I like green. I like the skull. I think it's just cool. So it was cool that Cliff sent that down. It was kind of wrapped up in the box in the Hank that it comes with. So that's kind of cool. But we'll put that off to the side. So this is a small guy, for sure. Not the smallest, but it is small. Yet it fits really well in the hand and is super solid. Like, it feels much bigger than its dimensions really are. So let's talk about the dimensions and then we'll take a close-up. It's 4 7/8 inch, just a hair over 4 7/8, just a hair over 7 3/4, 2.87 inch blade with a 2.81 inch cutting edge, CPM 20 CV. The blade thickness is 0.147. Overall thickness minus the clip is 0.506. Runs on bearings and weighs in at 4.1 ounces. Not drop shutty because, well, that's kind of a little silly actually. But just a really great feel of a knife. Even though it's small, I can get my hands all the way on it. It feels really solid in my hand. And it's okay. It's a little smaller than I would carry just because. And I think that's a mental thing for me. You guys tell me in the comments, right? So I normally am carrying something like, the Arius size, the Hellraiser size, the Shargnivko Ryu size. That size is what I'm typically gravitating towards when I grab a knife to just go out, right? It's something in that size range. And why is that? I don't know. Because do I really use the knives much when I'm out? Yeah, not really. And is this knife gonna cut any less than this knife? Like, seriously, what can this do that this can't do? I don't know. I mean, in your normal daily tasks, I'm not talking about being out in the camping and things like that. That's a different story. But just normal guys, office carry, grocery store, just out and about in an urban type of setting. And for that matter, what can this do that this can't do? Like, if we just, I don't know. I struggle with that sometimes. Like, why do we carry what we carry? And maybe that's a whole different discussion video. That I'll give some thought to, and maybe you guys can comment down below and I'll put something together, right? Why do we carry what we carry? Now, I've done some pocket dump videos before where I explain why I carry this pen, why I carry this little Swiss Army knife, why I carry this flashlight, all these things. But I would love to hear your guys' opinion. Again, why do I get a hang up about carrying a small knife? I don't know. It's a mental thing for me. But anyway, this is an awesome knife. Let's do a couple size comparisons here now that I've rambled. The number 2 pencil and the Sharpie. Your typical Spyderco Delica is kind of a smaller knife, which is too small for me, even though it's a little bit bigger than the McNees. I think it's the handle thickness and whatnot that this just feels kind of anemic in my hand, whereas the McNees really fills my hand well. And since we pulled these out, give you kind of a good comparison of the Arius and of the Hellraiser. Okay. And I got to rambling, so I did not zoom in on this guy. So let's take a close look at it, if it will focus. Got a nice grind. I love the finish on this. It's like that dark stonewash kind of weathered, beaten up look. I love that. Great kind of finish, orange peel-ish on the titanium. Got some scratches in it because Cliff carries these, which is what we should do. Carry them. Let them get scratched up. It's okay. I love the rock chip pattern inside the lock bar cutout. Just all in all, a really good, smaller work knife, right? I mean, it's not a beast of a work knife, but it is a small workhorse that is super solid, feels great in the hand, works well on the pocket, and can get most every task that you need done. So down below, I will put a link to the McNees playlist so you can check out one of his bigger offerings, one of his super smaller offerings, the McBee, collaboration with Spyderco and all that stuff. So go check out that playlist and come back tomorrow for more fun and exciting stuff. So thanks a lot, guys. I greatly appreciate your time. Have a great day.